Htwow August, Season 7. Go, Dave.
Thank you, Toby. Yes, this is the August episode, even though we're well into September. But it doesn't matter because time is a construct. And we also know that because we are into September, that means that Christmas is right around the corner.
What?
So, if you have a music or Htwow fan in your life, then please go to oldwaver.com and click on the merch tab. And there you can find a link to our Zazzle store, where you can find all kinds of stuff like hoodies and koozies and pint glasses and t-shirts and hats, even like COVID masks and cornhole boards. We've got everything. So please buy something for a person that you love, or just rep us in your hood. Let people know that you listen to a podcast that no one's ever heard of. So thank you for supporting us. Thank you for listening. And please enjoy the jams. Now. I guess they do everything else. So.
How do they get to do all that? Who are these people?
I don't know. They're just people.
Would you have liked to gone, like, how would you feel about going to high school in Miami?
I don't think I would have fit in. All my shirts have sleeves.
Yeah. It's called a pick scrape.
It's a long one.
I need to be myself. I can't be no one else. I'm feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? Make me laugh. Give me your autograph. Can I ride with you in your BMW? You can sail with me in my yellow submarine. You need to find out, 'cause no one's gonna tell you what I'm on about. You need to find a way for what you wanna say. But before tomorrow, 'cause my friend said to take you home. He sits in a car alone. He lives under a waterfall. Nobody can see him. Nobody could ever hear him call. Nobody could ever hear him call. You need to be yourself. You can't be no one else.
So thick, bro.
Yeah. It's a jam.
She's into Alka-Seltzer. She sniffs it through a cane on a Supersonic train, and she makes me laugh. I got her autograph. She done it with the doctor on a helicopter. She's sniffing in a tissue, selling the big issue when she finds out. No one's gonna tell her what I'm on about. You need to find a way for what you wanna say. But before too
Let's go, Noel. Welcome, everybody, to the air quotes August episode of Htwow, otherwise known as High Tea with Old Waver, otherwise known as episode 84. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a pretty good jam.
We're trying to get back on time, but we're also trying to make sure that you get all the content you deserve. We talked about maybe we need to cram August and September together, just push them together.
No.
But no, we're not going to do that. We're going to give you this belated August episode, and then we're going to turn right around and crank out a September episode, hopefully in a timely fashion. But who knows, and who really cares?
Who cares?
Honestly, if you're listening to this, you're listening to it on your own time, at your own pace.
Leisure.
And so we get them out when we get them out. We do what we can.
Wrong.
But we appreciate you being here. As always, because Htwow is a community. It's a community that thrives only when people are enjoying it with us. Us being me, Dave, Old Waver, and he being Toby. Hi, T.
Hi, Dave.
How are you, bud?
I'm good.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I know. Well, if you have not joined us before, thank you. And just the like elevator pitch of this podcast is that it's a song swap, and it used to be a beer swap. Once upon a time, we would do this show together in the same room in Toby's studio down in College Station, and we would play songs for each other, and we would bring beers to taste with one another. Now we just we get together when we can.
Yeah.
But we're doing it remotely once again today, and we don't bring each other beer because we're not in the same room. And honestly, I'm kind of beered out, and so I've been drinking canned seltzers on the show, and as of late I've also been experimenting is the key word, with THC seltzers.
Yeah,
and
man.
These are 100% legal because I bought them online and I had them mailed to my house.
Man.
If you can believe that.
You like to go on a drinking adventure.
I do. And so these are, I guess, hemp derived, thus the loophole.
Okay.
I don't know.
You can make like rope out of it.
Yeah, like I could pour it into a glass and leave it out in the sun, and it would dehydrate into rope.
Or a blanket.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I ironed it first,
Yeah.
then it would be a little blanket for a mouse.
It's like the perfect drink.
So, like I said, I don't know the laws. I don't know the rules.
It's best not to look into it.
All I know is that it is absolutely legal in like 49 states. I think there's only one state where they wouldn't ship it to, like Idaho or something, so somewhere lame.
Yeah.
But this month I am enjoying a seltzer by the company called Delta, and it's Delta Cannabis Water. And so I am drinking OG Kush Blueberry Acai. And it is denoted as a hybrid.
Okay.
And it has 20 milligrams of THC and 5 milligrams of CBD. And it's quite delicious and quite potent. I have had these before. And so I only need 20 milligrams, bro. So by the end of the show, I'm going to be lit.
You'll be lit. I love how they make those the cans are always like you're at a like a truck rally, a truck pull, tractor pull, or a truck. What are the big truck ones called? Truck rally?
Like monster truck?
Monster truck. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Or like you would be at like a where they race motorcycles.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what the artwork always looks like. Is like, you know, it's for people that live on the edge.
Right. Well, like here at the top, I don't know if you can see that. I'm holding it up to the camera for you there, T. It says live resin, and the font it looks like no fear when bros would have the no fear on the back of their pickup truck.
Yeah, or like on their skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is delicious. It says cheers to life without limits.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That drink takes chances.
Delta Cannabis Water is the forward drinking beverage everyone's buzzing about. God. Serve chilled and prepare to chill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you can just Google it, but I will. I always post links to the beverages that we consume on the episode page. So if you go to oldwaver.com, you can see all the songs that we've played and all the things that we've drank. So.
Yeah, I've gone classic again. So,
which means what? 4 Roses again?
Yeah, I got some 4 Roses and some bubbles. And the bubbles.
Not together.
Well, I finished my first glass of 4 Roses. And did you see my big ice cube? Mm-hmm. It's a little melted. And then I'm headed to my Moom that's right there. Which there is an argument, is it Mum or Moom? But I really don't care enough to get into it.
I always thought it was Mum, but I don't know. Because I don't know anything.
I know, and I've heard good arguments both ways, so I am cool with Mum or Moom.
Well, the point is that Toby and I get together once a month to play hot new jams for one another and to drink along the way. So we encourage you to, if you're in the casual evening times, pour yourself a nice glass of whatever you have around, and maybe the conversation and the tunes will flow better. I don't know. But if you are listening to us while you're at the grocery store or taking your dog for a walk, that's fine too. You can just be high on life at that point.
Yeah.
But we thank you for being here, and we also want to give a shout out to our beer sponsor, even though we're not drinking beer, but we love them all the same. Good Friend Package at 1155 Peavy Avenue in Far East Dallas, Casa Linda. Please go see them. Go see Good Friend Package. Go see Good Friend Beer Garden and Burger Bar, and say hi to our friends over there, as they're such good dudes, and they take care of us whenever we ask them to. We just don't ask them to very often anymore.
Mm-hmm. They give me beard envy. Not you. You can grow a beard.
Right.
But me. I mean, they grow a more... I guess I haven't seen you really go for it with the beard, but there's our go for it beards.
No, yeah, I can't... I don't have the patience. I start to feel really unkempt when it gets much longer than what it is now, which is maybe like a 2 guard or something. I don't like a bushy beard, especially now that my chin is like salt and pepper.
Right.
I don't like that. But Matt and Josh at Good Friend, they do have epic beards, and I believe they're still rocking them.
They look like they can chop wood.
Why wouldn't they change? Or why would they change?
They shouldn't.
Why wouldn't they keep them? Why would they change?
If I had a chance to look like a lumberjack, I would.
All right, so now that we've gotten that bit established, we did listen to Oasis Supersonic off the top, as this is the 30th anniversary of Definitely Maybe, the debut. And it's also on the heels of the big reunion that Toby claims that he predicted.
I did.
When did you predict it?
I predicted it, and then you made me feel like I was an idiot, and so I took it out of the podcast.
When did you do that?
But I can go back to the original. It was probably like 3 podcasts ago, and I was like, they're getting back together because they're doing stuff online, and they're being nice about each other in a roundabout way. Like, Noel would say things like, yeah, he's a plum, but, I mean, if I could sing like him, I would. You know, that kind of stuff.
Right, yeah, like he's the greatest frontman in rock history. But he's a dick face.
He's my dumb brother, but he's awesome. Like, yeah. I think one of the comments was, when he sings, he's like a shot of tequila, and when I sing, I'm like a half pint of Guinness.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and I'm like, instead of like backhanded cross remarks, they were all backhanded lovey things, and I'm like, what's going on? Something's going on. Mm-hmm. They're toying with this, and I knew it. It would have been like Morrissey being like, well, Johnny Marr's, you gotta admit, he is the best guitar player I've ever had, and Johnny Marr being like, hey, well, if I could ever get a lyricist like that again, I would, you know, that kind of thing. But
yeah, which will never happen.
Yeah, there also was a rumor that they were offered the thing and Morrissey was into it and Johnny Marr didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Morrissey was claiming that they were offered a huge sum of money to, I guess, play Coachella or do a tour.
Oh, man, I would not have done Coachella if I was them.
No, that would have been awful. But yeah, Johnny Marr was like, that'll never happen.
Is the U.S. Open the new Coachella?
It appears to be.
Okay.
People love to be seen at the U.S. Open. But yeah, I looked back because I knew we played some Oasis on the pod not too long ago, and it actually was January of this year, January 2024, and we kicked it off with Morning Glory. And the reason that we did is that one of the jams that I played on that pod was the Liam Gallagher, John Squire thing.
Yeah.
That Mars to Liverpool song. And it's funny how quickly that came and went. And I wonder if that was like the last thing that either Liam was like, you know what, everything I'm trying isn't working, I really need my brother, or if Noel was like, man, he's doing stuff with John Squire, like we just need to get back together.
Yeah, see, that's what I think it was, and I think we talked about it. Like, he was like, what? He's playing with the dude from the Stone Roses? That sucks. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I want to play with the dudes from the Stone... Like, screw this. We're getting back together.
Yeah, I have not seen... I don't know if they've nailed down who is in and who is out. I did see that Bonehead might be in it.
Yeah, and they announced a couple more dudes today from the original thing. Or when they say original, it also could be like Andy Bell and them from the second thing. It just depends. But they announced more people today. Yeah, I'm just sick of looking at it. I mean, I've had... My social stuff is beaten up by the Oasis thing. I'm like... I'm cool. Just play the shows. I don't need to see anything else about it. Is yours not like that? Is mine just like cued in on it or something?
I guess maybe I don't follow all of the Anglophile accounts that you do. I see plenty of it, but not as much as... I don't have the fatigue that you have, I guess.
Yeah, you probably have a lot of sports.
But so they're doing like 19 dates now in the UK, and then rumor has it that they'll do some international dates after that, so we'll have to see.
Do you think they'll let us open up for them again?
That'd be awesome.
Would that be cool?
Yeah, did you see your favorite Robert Wolanski, like after the announcement of the reunion, he posted something about that show at the Factory or Deep Ellum Live, wherever it was, in '94, saying that it was the loudest show he'd ever been to, the craziest rock show he'd ever seen. And I commented on his thread. I was like, you need to talk to Toby, because DBS opened that show, and Toby has some stories.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever reached out to you.
Yeah, it's weird he didn't reach out.
Because he knows you hate him?
Yeah. I'm not talking to that dude. I'm sorry. I know y'all all like him and everything. What? Do I need to like him?
No, it's fine. I mean, he cheated death. He's a cancer survivor. If you want to, hold grudges, that's all good.
Well, I do. So fine. He seems fine now. Is he okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah, well then there you go. I feel all right about it.
As far as I know. Yeah, so that'd be awesome if you guys got a second go around. But as far as the US dates that I saw, they were not coming to Dallas or even Texas, I don't think. But that was very preliminary and very much like rumors, not confirmed dates or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
when the money comes out, they'll go.
All right, so maybe we can revisit Oasis a little bit later. I don't know if you have anything else to say about it, or if you do want to regale us with any tales of the Gallagher brothers.
I think I've already told all the stories.
Yeah, I think you have. So we don't need to belabor that. But we did want to kick it off with Supersonic. Mm-hmm. And I also have... so my theme today is hot chicks. And...
like you're going to talk about them?
No, the artists that I'm going to play are fronted by attractive females.
Sweet. And
this first one, if we want to get some momentum.
Yeah, let's get right into it. I've been looking at the picture, and it doesn't seem like something you would play from the picture itself, but I think she's kind of doing more of an over-the-top thing.
Yeah, so we opened up with Supersonic. The song that I want to play is Supersad.
Oh, I see what you did there.
It's not Supersonic, it's Supersad. And so the artist is Suki Waterhouse. And she is multi-talented and extremely cute. And this song is a hot jam. And that's really all I want to say going into it, because I don't want you to prejudge it any more than you already have from the cover art.
Okay.
And then we can talk about who she is and how I found out about this when we come back. So this is Suki Waterhouse with Supersad on Htwow.
Spiraling is what I do.
How that's it.
Man, that's a jam. It reminds me of like it's like Pixie Lot meets like it's almost like a 90s, one of those 90s girl bands.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like Belly.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of like Pixie Lot meets Belly or something like that.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's cool though. I like it. How did you come across this number?
Well, so I heard it a couple times. I think I heard it on like XMU on the satellite radio, and I don't think it registered who it was. I just remember liking the song.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard it again. I was in like I think it was in like the liquor store, and they were playing like KXT, and so it was on KXT, and they came back, and the jock said, that was Suki Waterhouse, Supersad, and I was like, I made a mental note, and so yeah, I went and looked her up, and obviously she's extremely attractive, and so if I could give you just the quick thumbnail of her career.
Okay.
So she's 32. She's from London, and she was discovered in like an H&M in London when she was 16 and became a model. So she's been modeling since she was a teenager.
Okay.
When she was 19, she became a lingerie model for Marks and Spencer.
All done that.
Yeah. So she's got a huge modeling career. Then she got into acting. She was in like some kind of teen movies, like the Divergent movies,
Mm-hmm.
But then she also was in that, I think it was a CW series or something, Daisy Jones and the Six. It was like
the band thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a band thing, and so she was in that.
Was that like Americana country music thing or something, right?
Yeah, it was kind of like a Josie and the Pussycats type of thing. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
That's sweet.
And then so she started putting out music maybe 8 years ago or so. She put out her first album in 2022, and so she just put out, or actually the full album hasn't come out yet, but her second album is about to come out, and it's called Memoir of a Sparkle Muffin. And that's the album art that you saw.
Oh, okay.
Where she's kind of like wearing. Let me pull it up.
Your voice got real creepy right then.
Sorry, where she's kind of dressed as like a lingerie bride in the middle of a mystical field. It's very bizarre.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very bizarre. But anyway, so. Not only that, she's kind of like the most interesting woman in the world.
Okay, she's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because she has a sordid dating history as well. She dated...
Let me guess.
Hold on.
Can I
Go
guess?
Ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Harry Styles.
No.
Oh, she's 32.
Mm-hmm.
How about one of the guys from like Take That?
No.
Cooler than that.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
go ahead. I don't know.
She dated one musician. Well, two. One that I've never heard of, Luke Pritchard. But then Miles Kane. You remember Miles Kane?
No.
He was in the Last Shadow Puppets with the Arctic Monkeys dude.
Oh, yeah, I would have. Did you play that? I've never heard a note unless you played it.
No, I don't think I've played it. But anyway, he has a couple decent solo records, but she dated him for a year or two. Then from 2013 to 2015, she dated Bradley Cooper.
Oh.
The actor? Yeah.
Okay.
And then
in my head, I went straight to Cooper Anderson.
Anderson Cooper?
Anderson Cooper, I mean. And that didn't add up.
No, yeah. She didn't turn him back.
Yeah, so Bradley Cooper makes much more sense. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was where my head went. I think about him often.
Yeah, so I don't know, like 2013 Bradley Cooper, let's see. Let me just see what era.
That was my JFK.
Era.
Thanks.
Okay, so 2013 was The Hangover Part 3.
Yeah, I saw the first one.
Yeah.
Did you go all three? They like Rocky movies for you?
Oh, yeah, I've seen them all. I've seen them all. And then 2014 is when the first Guardians came out, and he's the voice of Rocket, the raccoon.
Didn't know that.
So, anyways, so she dated Bradley Cooper, and then after she broke up with Bradley Cooper,
how do you know she broke up with him?
Well, whenever they broke up.
Okay,
sorry.
I'm just saying, you don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I could see him being big time enough that, he could do better.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, he can get a lingerie model anytime he wants.
Yeah, maybe he was like, she hit 30 and hit the bricks.
Well, she wasn't 30 at that point. She's 32 now. So she was like 22.
And then there's math. Oh yeah. Yeah, still.
She was like 21, 22. So yeah, he was going young, bro.
Yeah. How old is Bradley Cooper?
Let's see. So she's 32 now. Bradley Cooper is 49.
Is he a good-looking guy?
Yeah.
He's got one of those faces. I can't tell if people think he's good-looking or not.
Ladies love him.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
And then so after Bradley Cooper, then she dated Diego Luna.
Ooh.
From Rogue One and what's the TV show?
I don't know, but that's much cooler.
What is the damn TV show?
Full House?
No, the Star Wars show on Disney Plus that he's in.
Mandalorian.
No, God, you idiot. Andor.
Man, it's a good one. I like Andor.
Andor's so good.
Did they cancel Andor? They canceled one.
They canceled the Acai.
The new one with all the sword fighting.
Yeah, but Andor season 2 is coming.
Okay, good. I liked it.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So then her current partner in 2018, she hooked up with Robert Pattinson from Twilight and Batman.
Okay.
And they have a kid together. They had a baby this past March.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's like super famous and has like an incredible, wild career and personal life.
Mm-hmm. I hung out all last week with a guy from Twilight because of the band he was in. Came and played the Hullabaloo Festival that we played, but also the band did a bunch of talks at school, but he's famous from being in The Descendants and Twilight.
Oh, what's his name?
Boo Boo Stewart.
Boo Boo Stewart.
Did you ever see The Descendants?
Mm-mm.
Your daughter did, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this dude before.
Yeah, he's in all kinds of stuff.
Oh, the Descendants, the Disney show. I thought you were talking about the...
That's what it's called, right? Descendants?
I thought you were talking about the band Descendants.
No, the band is called That Band Honey. Like the first word is that.
So he's a musician as well as being an actor.
But mainly like an artist. He's like a sculptor. He's in Dallas right now doing a sculpture thing. I told him all the places to go. I told him to go to Mi Casina and get a Mambo taxi.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is he? Does he still have the long hair?
He's head shaved.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very sweet guy. Everyone in the band's super sweet.
Yeah. So he, if you are a Twilight fan, he was Seth Clearwater. Mm-hmm. Was he one of the? Oh yeah, he was one of the werewolf people.
Supposedly he was neutral because people kept asking him questions about it in the classrooms. I've never seen Twilight, but have you?
No.
Okay, but supposedly they were.
I've seen bits and pieces.
Like, are you team this guy or team? I think one of them is probably the guy you were just talking about.
Yeah. So,
they were like, are you team this guy or team? And he was like, well, my character was like the only neutral one in the movie, so I'm not team anything. So he knows how to answer that question. Anyway, it's not that interesting. But anyway, they were here all week doing classroom visits and interviews and stuff.
Yeah, so Robert Pattinson played Edward.
And that's a big character in it.
Yeah, well, he was the main guy.
Oh, the main dude. He's like the pale one.
Yeah, he was the vampire, and then there was the other dude that was the werewolf, and they were both fighting over the lesbian girl.
Oh. Is she lesbian in the movie?
No, she's lesbian in real life.
Oh, okay. Everyone that's seen this thing thinks we're the dumbest people on the planet, right?
Well, I wear it.
But I have seen Andor, and it's good.
Yeah, I wear it as a badge of honor that I don't know anything about Twilight.
Also didn't see Titanic.
Well, that's ridiculous, because that was the biggest movie in the world.
I know how it ends.
Well, yeah, they all die. Well, except for a couple hundred people that
are a little selfish and hang out on a door.
Yeah, or squeezed into a life raft and couldn't make room for anybody else.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, so anyway, that's the Suki Waterhouse jam.
It's great. I wonder if that's her real name. I'm doubting it.
Well, it's her middle name. Alice Suki Waterhouse is her full name.
Her last name is really Waterhouse?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So let's see.
You think it's one of those early days, like nominative determinism, like if your last name's Blacksmith because your family was a blacksmith?
Right, yeah. So her family lived by the water.
Or they owned the house that there had the water in it. They were they had all the water in their house. They were the Waterhouse.
So her mom.
Sometimes you just step over everything I say, like I didn't even say it.
Well, because I didn't find it that interesting.
Okay.
So her mom was a nurse and her dad was a plastic surgeon, or is. So,
maybe she should be called Dr. House.
Great point.
There you go.
So she definitely grew up
rich.
Yeah, probably somewhat privileged in London. If she's, shopping in London boutiques as a teen and getting discovered as a model. Mm-hmm. So she was born in Hammersmith and raised in Chiswick, London. Do you know those neighborhoods?
I know Hammersmith, and I have heard of Chiswick, but I couldn't point Chiswick out on a map. And the only reason why I might know where Hammersmith is because of the Odeon.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's in Hammersmith. I'm just guessing it is.
So I'm going to Google Suki Waterhouse lingerie.
When you Google stuff and slow down your voice, it has a twinge. There's a twinge to it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bookmark this for later. Yeah, I encourage everyone to do that right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Including the main girl from Twilight, because she would be interested in that.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I like to include
It
everybody.
all comes together.
That's the problem. Gross. So, should I get to my next jam, and then we'll discuss the little festival that happened here in College Station, because I kind of talked about it.
Yeah, I do want to hear about Hullabaloo, but let's hear your jam and keep what little momentum we have moving forward. As I'm already halfway through my cannabis water, and I feel like I already don't make sense.
All right, well, this is perfect timing then for you to listen to this song for me. Everyone is listening to us listen to this, but I need you to listen to it because I never really I don't like to play things I've recorded.
Oh, okay.
You have played Taylor before and some other things that but I try to stay away from that because I don't want to use this as, oh, look what I recorded.
You are the least self-promoting self-promoter I know.
Good. But this one, I need your opinion on it because I think you're going to like it. And you're not going to believe that these guys are from here. I mean, I don't know where they're all from, but they go to school here.
College Station, A&M.
Yeah, and they're super weird, and I think you're gonna dig it. And they've been in my house for a while. And the first two songs are done, and it's 6 minutes, so we have to sit in.
Okay.
But I think you'll catch the vibe of why it's 6 minutes when it gets going.
And so this is unreleased.
No, it's on Spotify right now.
Okay.
As so a week ago.
Okay, so the first two songs that they did with you, they released them at the same time?
Yeah, they're released. And it's the first one, the one I want to play you, it's called Honeycomb.
What's the name of the band?
The name of the band is Heel, but not like, it's like H-E-E-L.
Like on your foot?
It's not like heel. It's more like, when you tell a dog
to walk on your heel?
No, don't you, when you want them to calm down, don't you tell them to heel?
I mean, I guess,
like
but I thought the command heel was to walk behind you, like walk on your heel.
Oh, is that what that means?
I think so.
I don't know. I mentioned that to them, and they seemed confused as well. They didn't really respond to that.
Did you ever have a pair of Heelys?
No, but someone mentioned that the other day that they think it'd be cool if just secretly I was super good at those. Are those the ones you skate out of nowhere?
Yeah, they have a little wheel in the heel.
Yeah.
That's why they're called Heelys.
I can't remember why that came up the other day, but it definitely did. And I was like, yeah. Have you ever?
No, I'm way too old for that.
Yeah,
They look awesome, but I'm sure I would break my neck, so I'm not even going to try.
Break my neck. All right, well, look them up on the thing, because their artwork is cool, too. But it's funny. I had to tell them, like, hey, you guys got to post something, or, like, they're just not into any of the stuff. Like, posting things and having, like, a bio, or I made them take pictures when they were here. Like, they just don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, they definitely don't look like they care about anything.
They really don't.
There's one dude that looks like Dave Mustaine.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see what you're looking at, because I don't even know if I've seen their thing. Where are you looking at the picture?
On their Spotify artist page.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's a girl. The second dude's name is Harsh. And he's the singer. See the guy right above her?
I'm looking at the dude in the red shirt with the red hair.
All right, he's the bass player.
Yeah, he looks like Dave Mustaine.
Yeah, and the other dude
is he the wild one?
Not really. They're all on a super level of chill that is hard to explain.
All right, well, let's jam it out.
Okay.
So this is a local College Station act that has entrusted their artistic vision with Toby.
Yeah, I don't think I was the only guy that could do it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I like the dropping of the sticks at the end.
Yeah, we decided we had to keep that. It's like he just puts them down and is like, that's it. We got it.
Yeah, the drums are out in your face, bro. And those are some of the most buried vocals I've ever heard in my life.
I had to tell them to stop telling me to turn them down.
Like they wanted it lower?
Yeah, and you know how when Nolan and I, like when we record something, we bury the vocals. Mm-hmm. These dudes are like, I have to like cue people that listen to it and go, hey, I'm gonna let you know when they start singing, so you can kind of know that they're singing.
Right.
But that's the thing.
That's crazy. That's a wall of sound. Yeah. And so they played at the festival?
No. They're
not there yet.
No, not for a festival like that. Like they wanted them to play at this thing at the Stafford this weekend, but like the bass player's out of town, so they couldn't.
When have they played gigs? Like how many songs do they have?
No, they have tunes. Like they'll play for like I think what they explained it like they'll play for like 45 minutes, and and they'll play those tunes. We recorded 4 of them. And 2 of them were ready to go out, but they have other ones that we're going to finish the whole record. Mm-hmm. But it's like this house, anyone that walked by here must have just thought.
Somebody's strangling a guitar in there?
Yeah, it's like Marshalls and Voxes and amps on full tilt in closets and stuff, just ripping it.
Yeah, it was very early My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah. And they're cool with that reference. They don't they're fans of My Bloody Valentine. And they're like, I get it a little bit. And you're like, a little bit? It's like, But, yeah. His voice and then the girl kind of coming in with the high thing at the end and stuff. It's cool.
Those crazy kids.
Yeah.
Who knew that they made them like that in College Station?
I know. I was approached by some professors, and they were like, I need you to record something because I think you're the guy to do it. And if they go somewhere else, it's not going to work out. And I was just kind of like, okay. And they were like, it's like super shoegaze stuff. And I was like, well, I got that. No problem. And then it's just like, oh, we're like, cool. We're going all the way with this. Let's go. And I'm cool with burying vocals. I don't care. And for it to be blistering loud guitars over everything, awesome.
Yeah, dude. That is totally your wheelhouse. I love it.
Yeah, it is the shoegaze thing. You're staring down and all this noise is happening. And
right. Like if they played that live, that'd probably end up being like 10 minutes.
Maybe. It's pretty much when the drummer decides to stop.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I thought you might like that, and that would catch you off guard from a band from College Station.
Absolutely. Like I said, every college town is going to have, those kind of bands, but you just, when you think of A&M and you think of the core and you think of 100,000 people watching George Strait at Kyle Field, you don't think that there's a band like Heel hanging around.
I know, or that people would like it and not get mad at them for doing that, but people like it, so that's cool.
So tell me about the Hullabaloo thing, because it snuck up on me because I was asking if you were going to be in town that weekend. You were like, got a show, and I was like, what is it? You said it was a festival, and I was like, where? What?
It was that the weekend of the Notre Dame thing.
Oh yeah.
So, and Labor Day was on the Monday, so they had the festival on the Sunday.
Okay. So in between the game and Labor Day.
Mm-hmm. So it was all over Bryan, but the big bands played at the Ice House, and so there's two different rooms in there that you can have a bunch of people in. And like the room we had, if it gets capacity, you can open up the wall in the back, and people can watch from outside too. So it was awesome. You know, you wouldn't think people would come out on a Sunday and do it, but it was fun. It was us and have you ever heard of Infected Mushroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed it. They were on the other stage.
Where are they from?
I think they're LA, aren't they?
I don't know.
But that band Honey guys were on there. Killing Abel? Saving Abel. Oh crap. What's the name of that band? They're like 3 Doors Down or something.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
It sounds vaguely familiar. Hold on, let me look up Saving Abel and see if that
It's not Killing Abel. That's like a church thing, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. It's Saving Abel.
Saving Abel. They played as well.
They're from Mississippi.
Oh, sweet. That makes sense. And then they look like they were from there.
They look like they were Mississippians.
Yeah. Like I bet them and 3 Doors Down like tear it up over there. You know, bands like that. It was all over the place. Oh, Paul Wall played.
Who? What?
You know who Paul Wall? The Houston rapper guy, Paul Wall. He's like one of the Swerve guys. You know, white dude, Paul Wall. He's like Houston's like biggest rapper guy.
Never heard of him.
He's probably our age.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a thing. He was the last thing that played.
He was the headliner?
Oh yeah, Paul Wall's huge. It was a thing.
So, Saving Abel, their biggest hit was their first song in 2008 called Addicted.
I don't think we would know it.
Pull it up real fast. Just play the first.
Are you
Play
serious?
the first 20 seconds. I just want to hear what Saving Abel sounds like.
Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Dang it. I'm gonna have.
I mean, who cares?
I know. Ooh, explicit lyrics.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, there they are. They were real sweet guys. I just didn't know who they were.
I'm so addicted to all the things you do when you're going down on me. In between the sheets, all the sounds you make with every breath you take.
Okay, I can't go any further than that. Do you want to hear some Paul Wall?
Go down on me between the sheets, bro.
Yeah, that's not my
That's
favorite.
naughty.
Yeah,
that is naughty. I want to hear the hook, though. I want to see if I've ever heard this song.
No, man. Let's go to Paul Wall.
No, come on. Get to the chorus.
No, hell no. All right, hold on.
It's not like you to
Did you just play?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's not like me to walk away. I'm so addicted to all the things you do when you're going down on me. In between the
What the hell?
sounds you make with every breath you take. It's unlike anything when you're loving me. Yeah.
I'm sure there's two guys.
Okay, that's enough. I thought they were. It's funny. I thought they were like a Christian band.
Well, I mean, it is a Christian story, but I don't know that Cain and Abel were talking about going down under the sheets.
Okay, so Paul Wall, do you want me to play the Drive Slow? Or do you want me to play...
whatever his biggest jam is.
It's wild. You never heard of Paul Wall. I'll tell you.
I know. I don't know. I don't feel bad about it because he's wearing Astros gear in his artist pick. So
It's H-Town.
I know. Well, maybe I've seen that album cover with the stupid grill in his mouth. But
Let me get some Johnny Dang on you. Hold on.
Toby, just do it!
Hey, yo, is that Mexican OT? That good, dog. Got me. Looking just like Johnny Dang. Louis Vuitton umbrella when I walk through the rain. In the kitchen whipping chicken, kind of bread like Cane's. Good dog, got a Mexican looking like Johnny Dang. Need deep muddy water stick, carry my Acai. Right pocket got money, left pocket cocaine. Bulletproof white Cadillac riding in the tank. I'm a dirty bad baby from dirty bag with a dirty case. Slide down your block, light it up with flames. Hopping on the block,
I'm out of my depth here, bro.
Huh?
I'm out of my depth here.
I'm telling you, he's the people poet.
Okay. All right. You say so. And he crushed it. He brought the house down.
I didn't stay. I didn't see one note of it.
So you're such a big fan. You didn't stay.
No. I know the people that do the, handle all the rider stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you cancel out a lot of things like, well, we're not going to get you that. We're not going to get you that. Whatever. He said the only thing you can't cancel is I need 25 chicken wings in my hotel when I get there.
I mean, sounds like a reasonable request.
Everyone was like, that's the most reasonable request I've ever heard. And he goes, I'm just saying, I'm going to be hungry and I want 25 chicken wings when I get there.
Did he specify a flavor or a restaurant?
I just heard that's
so
what
they could have been homemade. He wouldn't have cared. He just wants 25 chicken wings.
I'm sure he had a spot that someone told him about.
Okay.
That was like, when you go to Brian, you're going to want this one. But yeah, so diverse show.
It sounds like it. How did, in that diverse crowd, how did DBS go over?
Oh, we crushed.
Did you?
It was crazy. We were like, right when the sun goes down and all the lights go up. That's like the best slot.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys definitely need to be after dark.
Yeah, it was.
But not
like,
too late because, you want to go to bed.
Yeah, so we had all the, now it's Pace's friends, college kids, older people. We're getting them in there.
Nice.
It's like the festival went on all day and then the festival got started. You know what I mean?
Like you guys kicked it down.
When the lights go up, that's when the whole thing went down.
And then Paul Wall brought it home.
It was us and then Infected Mushroom. And I don't know when that band Honey went on. They must have gone on earlier. The guy's well known, but the band's not that. You know what I mean? Like there's a ton of girls that need to be there wherever he is.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Nothing. So he,
Nothing.
girls really like him. So that's good for them. And it was a cool festival. It was weird. It was like, it's kind of cool that it wasn't like all the same kind of bands.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that it was in downtown Bryan. Downtown Bryan is so awesome.
Yeah, it's happening right now. It's like a little super mini Denton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where all the kids that probably smoke weed go out.
Yeah, but it's like 3 or 4 square blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Just old buildings and restaurants and bars.
Yeah, once you go there, you're there. That's it. You walk everywhere. You don't get back in your car again.
It's been a minute since you and I went there, but it was fun.
It's fun. It's a good time, but I probably talked way too long. You should get to your thing, but we just gave Bryan College Station a full-on, promo.
Sure.
Why not?
I mean, send this to the Chamber of Commerce. The one thing I remember about downtown Bryan is that at all the bars we went to, beers were like $2.
I know, it's cheap in the country.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's play my next jam, which is nothing like any of the stuff that we just played. Mm-hmm. Nothing like Paul Wall. Nothing like Saving Abel, and nothing at all like Heel. It is perhaps even more pop than Suki Waterhouse, but it's also more synth pop. So I think you'll really dig this. So the band is called Magdalena Bay, and they're from Miami. And I played a song from their first record on the After Dark, which, if you don't know, is the after party of this podcast that we used to do all the time and now we don't do anymore. But if you're interested, you can go to patreon.com, search Htwow, or go to oldwaver.com and click on premium and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, their first record came out in 2021. It was called Mercurial World. And I played a song called Sherry off of that one. And I think I dedicated it to our friend Sherry. But I don't think she heard it because she doesn't have the
computer,
the secret code for the After Dark pod. Anyways,
or internet.
So Magdalena Bay just came out with their second album called Imaginal Disc. It just came out in August, and so it's a duo. It's a chick and a dude, Micah Tenenbaum and Matthew Lewin. And so they met in high school in Miami. Micah, the singer, she was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and moved to Miami when she was 1. So, but she is also an attractive female, and she has a really unique, interesting voice. And I encourage everybody to check out if you have Apple Music, or if you just look them up on YouTube, like a bunch of the songs on the new record they did videos for, and they are the most insane, like infected mushroom visuals that you'll ever see. And I really like a lot of the new record, and it was difficult for me to decide what to play, because let's see, sorry. That's My Floor is a great jam. Death and Romance is a great jam. And those are maybe a little bit more organic, like organic instrumentation, but I just really gravitate to Image. And so I wanted to play that. It's probably the danciest thing on the record. But yeah, but I think this will make you kind of want to shake your booty a little bit and just wait for the big finish. Wait for them to bring it on home. All right?
Okay. It's not that long of a song. People can sit through this.
Oh yeah. It's not that long, but the last chorus, they save it up for the last chorus.
Okay.
So this is Magdalena Bay, Image on Htwow.
Hot jam, bro.
Did you like that ending?
Yeah, they went for it. They went for everything. I always like the kitchen sink at the end. Like, let's put it all in.
You got to throw in something extra there at the end.
I mean, we recorded all this stuff. Let's put it in. Oh man, you downed it.
Just finished it.
It's done.
That last sip was a little bong watery, I'm not going to lie.
Really? It kind of tasted like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh.
But it's good. It's delish. Again, I'm drinking the blueberry acai flavor, which is my favorite. I bought a variety. Like, I think I don't know. I bought like 4 different ones because they have like maybe 5%ers, you know, like 5 milligram. If you want something that's a little more chill, but then they have like 4 different varieties that have 20, and that's the sweet spot, I think.
We're not here to chill.
One. No, I'm here to party, bro.
That's not what the people want.
I'm here to party. I would encourage you, though, please listen to That's My Floor and Death and Romance on your own time. That's your homework from me, Gen X Davey, to you.
I like that the name of their band is like, you've taken a trip to Jamaica. And this is like, you can go to other spots, but this is where you want to go.
Right, that's where the party's at.
Yeah, Magdalena Bay. Are you getting that vibe? Are you getting a beach vibe from that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in a weird way.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of, I'm not saying like the band Poolside, but you can listen to this poolside. Mm-hmm. See?
If you would just humor me,
I'm
just play just the first piano lick of Death and Romance, because it's like a totally different vibe, but it's the same thing. It goes with that poolside thing that you're talking about.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
It's like Journey is about to rip something.
Right? All right, so, you get the idea that it's like, it's not all just bangers. It's not all super glossy synth pop. They do have organic instrumentation, and it's good stuff. I encourage people to check out Magdalena Bay.
Man, those drums sounded great when they came in.
Yeah, we always talk about like Talk is the pinnacle of recording.
Yes.
And there are moments in this record. It is a headphones record, and there are moments where you're like, "Damn, that sounds really good."
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's Talk. I'm just saying that it sounds really good.
Talk isn't already at the point that you say at the time. Do you know what I mean? Like if they had at their fingertips what everyone does now in their bedrooms, maybe they would have never even done that because they needed the limitations. I don't know. But now you can do this stuff. It's crazy what people can do right now. It's sometimes it's a good thing like that. Sometimes it's a bad thing. You can make terrible stuff sound great, but that's good. It's almost like Tame Impala and all that kind of was a huge start of that. It's like you can make things sound just crazy. Mm-hmm. And like Phoenix and things like that. It's it's cool. You don't have to spend $2 million in the south of France and have 6 months to do a record and wait for your guitar player to get off drugs. Which is fun too. That's fun too.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
I'm not saying don't do that.
It is self-produced, like they co-produced it, Micah and Matthew. But if you look at the wiki, like the personnel, they have basically a whole orchestra as well as a session drummer. But then I guess they do everything else. So
how do they get to do all that? Who are these people?
I don't know. They're just people.
Would you have liked to gone, like, how would you feel about going to high school in Miami?
I don't think I would have fit in. All my shirts have sleeves.
Do you like, what's the dress code like in 1987 at Miami? I know there's not Miami High School, but I'm just saying Miami High School.
Right. They're all like the mesh crop top football jerseys.
Yeah.
And then the running shorts with the stripe on the side.
Oh man, I love those. I mean,
sorry, I accidentally went back to the Suki Waterhouse lingerie tab. I need to close that.
You need to shut that thing down. I never looked at it on purpose.
Yeah, I needed to close it in order to pay attention to what you're saying.
I wasn't saying anything important. I'm talking about a high school in Miami that doesn't exist that I wish John Hughes would have made a movie about, but he didn't, because he makes movies about some weird place in Indiana or Illinois or wherever. Outside of Chicago. Everything's outside of Chicago.
It's all Chicago suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if John Hughes was from Miami or Fort Lauderdale?
And we have our Texas one. It was Dazed Confused. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me play the tune that I'm gonna play next, because you have to guess.
Okay.
Because we like to play this game.
We're gonna play this blind, and I might know this.
No, not at all.
Well, what am I supposed to tell you who is in the band, or am I supposed to tell you who they sound like? What am I supposed to tell you?
Like, man, this has got to be somebody in this band's got to be from this band.
Okay.
Because I got to tell you, I got it right off the top, but it wasn't what the member of the band I thought it was.
Okay. All right. So I'm making sure that the artist is hidden from my
it wouldn't
view.
matter if you see the artist.
Okay, well, I'm hiding it anyway, so I won't be tempted to look it up.
Okay, here, see if this even just sparks some type of thing that you're like, God, that sounds like this. Here we go.
Life may
What you got?
Well, the bass totally sounds like Ned's.
Okay.
I mean, that's the first thing that came to mind. That's really the only thing I got.
Okay. Well, you nailed it.
Ned's Atomic Dustbin?
That's the first thing I thought too, but it's not the bass player.
Well, didn't they have 2 bass players?
They had 2 bass players, and it says it's the drummer.
That's crazy.
And he is
like... Is he playing bass?
He's multi-instrumentalist guy.
Okay.
But it's this dude, they used to tour with a band called Power of Dreams. You ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, he's the guy singing is the front man from Power of Dreams, and they used to tour together all the time.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if the drummer also used to play some of the bass stuff, because when it starts off, the very first thing I thought was, oh man, that's weird. That sounds like someone's copying Ned stuff. And then I looked into it and went, that's a total Ned's riff. I mean, not stolen, but something they would do. Good job, Dave. That's. I mean, we've mentioned Ned's today, so it was on your head.
Yeah. But I mean, that's so identifiable.
Yeah. So the name of the band, do you have it now?
Yeah.
So they are Spoon Speaker Man, and it's Dan Wharton and Craig Walker. And I have never heard of Power of Dreams. But I guess they used to tour with Ned's back in the day all the time. And so these guys became friends. And I remember the drummer of Ned's Atomic Dustbin being amazing. Like, to keep up with all that's going on is...
Right. Yeah, dueling bass players.
Yeah. So, who knows? That must have been... maybe he did have something to do with the second bass thing or whatever.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. So crazy that they've been friends all this time, and it took them until 2024 to do something together. Yeah,
they decided, let's jam. Because Ned's has been doing some stuff, but just kind of like reunion shows with some people, but they're not like touring and putting stuff out and stuff. They'll do just like, hey, there's a giant Ned show in a field in Leeds or something.
It's weird that Ned's aren't one of the fans also like. Are Ned's not on Spotify?
No, they're on Spotify. That's how I played their other stuff.
Huh. Yeah, it's just weird that
yeah.
They're not
fans
linked.
don't like
they're not linked together. That's bizarre.
But yeah, I mean, and the song's good. It's not like, that's what I was saying earlier to you. I was like, it's not gonna,
I like the chorus.
It's
chorus
good. It's not going to blow your mind. And I like that you drove me sane. That's good. It's clever. But I didn't play it to like blow your mind as a tune. I just thought it was cool these guys got together and did a jam.
I mean, sometimes you get together later in life and do your best work. Mm-hmm. Like this pod. And that's what I was trying to get to. Yeah. I mean, we didn't start doing this until like 7 years ago when we were... I was 30. Yeah, you had just turned 29. Yeah. And I was in my mid-40s. Yeah. And things are looking great. Yeah. Congratulations to both of us. I'm holding it together, and you look as fine as ever. Thank you. You're welcome. You gave up growing your hair out. No, I'm growing it back now. So... As of 2 days ago, I decided I'm going long. So, what happened the last time? What did happen? Something happened where I was like, I'm cutting it short. Maybe it was summer. Was it summer? Maybe it was hot. Yeah. Going back long. Let's go. Okay. Right? Yeah. I mean, I would love to see it. Yeah, we're going back. Let's go. Bring it back. What about Workout T? Is Workout T back? Is he doing some garage saunaing? Everything's in full effect. So you're pumping iron?
Yeah, it needed. I hate to say it, but man, it's got to get under 100 degrees, you know? And once it dips to like 95, I can start doing stuff again. But August is just, if you do anything outside or run or anything, you might be doing more damage than good.
Yeah. I know for ticket listeners, you know the bit that Craig Miller has on the morning show about the worst moment of the year. I guess it's the second Tuesday in August at like 2 p.m. or something.
Yeah. And if I wasn't lazy and got up at like 5:30 a.m. I mean, I'm getting up that early to get paced to volleyball. But let's be honest, I come back and go to sleep. I can't just start working out at that time. My body doesn't do that.
Well, I'm in agreement with Craig Miller that August is the worst of all months. And this August wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but you got to live through it.
Yeah, but to me, it seems like every August seems like 3 months long to me.
So I just partied through it.
The rest of the year flies by, but August just seems to take forever. And so I'm so glad to be in September. I'm sorry that we didn't get this out in August, but I'm just glad that we're past that. And I think that we're better for it.
And we're all still here.
Yeah, I think we're producing better product than we would have had we done this in August, because I would have been so beaten down. Yeah,
my brain hurts in August, and now I'm back to life.
Well, I love it. And, I don't know if you noticed, but I've got some volume.
You do? Or what are you doing on the top there? You're doing something.
Well, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to grow.
Just keep shaving the sides and grow that top, man. Do it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I just, I just don't know. I don't know what I can pull off in my advanced age, but we're going to try.
You got thick hair, Dave. You'll be fine.
I'm taking my Nutrafol to make sure.
You're not taking crap.
Doesn't go anywhere.
You're not taking anything.
Dude, I had like my bald spots. Do you remember my bald spots?
No, but that was because of stress. You're going to grow hair in the grave.
It was post-COVID stress.
You'll be one of those weird, like,
when they dig me up, like my nails will be like 6 inches long.
Yeah, and your hair will be like you're in the Grateful Dead or
like
something. They'll just be like,
Keeper.
dang, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, one can dream. I guess I shouldn't have them burn me up.
Man.
Just so we can check on that.
Yeah, and you can sell that stuff. Sell that hair.
Should we do another?
Yeah, let's do a different one.
Definitely, maybe. What do you want to end with here? I mean, there's Live Forever, of course, but there's so many good jams on that one.
Sometimes Live Forever might as well be like Hey Jude, where you're like, let's calm down.
Rock and Roll Star is great. Up in the Sky is great. Columbia is great, but it's not really close it. Bring it home.
We can do Rock and Roll Star or
Cigarettes and Alcohol.
That's what I was about to say. Well, let's do Rock and Roll Star, but I was going to say either that or Cigarettes and Alcohol. What do you want to do? Cigarettes and Alcohol?
I don't know, man. Slide Away is such a hot jam too, but I don't know. I can't decide. I need you to decide for me.
Let's do Rock and Roll Star and give the people what they want.
Yeah. I mean, this will absolutely be the first song they play.
Oh my God.
At the first show, right?
Yeah, it will totally be. Don't you? I was thinking that earlier because we played Supersonic and I was like, wait, are they going to do Supersonic first? And I was like, no, they're going to do, you got to do Rock and Roll Star first.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll be one of those deals where they change up the set from night to night, but maybe they'll just always start with Rock and Roll Star because it starts the record, it starts their career.
I think
it's like the ultimate mission statement of a band ever.
Yeah, they're saying, hey, we are this, let's go.
Yeah, we may be poor idiots from Manchester, but tonight, we're rock and roll stars. Yeah. Another big slide coming up.
Just too fast for me. I live my life for the stars that shine. People say it's just a waste of time. Then they said I should be my head. That to me was just a day in bed. I'll take my car and drive real far. You're not concerned about the way we are. In my mind, my dreams are real. Concerned about the way I feel tonight. I'm a rock and roll star. Tonight, I'm a rock and roll star.
You know, Liam got to be a caricature of himself, but his voice is so pure on this record.
Just too fast for me. Some time in the sunshine. I've gotta slow it right down. The day's moving just too fast for me. I live my life for the stars that shine. People say it's just a waste of time. Then they said I should be my head. Well, that's to me was just a day in bed. I'll take my car and drive real far. You're not concerned about the way we are. In my mind, my dreams are real. Now you're concerned about the way I feel tonight. I'm a rock and roll star.
Yes.
Tonight, I'm a rock and roll star. Tonight, I'm a rock and roll star. You're not down with who I am. Look at you now, you're all in my hands tonight.
So good, bro. So good. We gotta go see him, right? We gotta figure it out.
For sure.
Tonight, I'm a rock and roll star. Tonight, I'm a rock and roll star. Tonight, I'm a rock and roll star.
It's rock and roll. Yeah, they just don't make them like this anymore, Toby.
No, they don't.
I'm glad they're back. And thank you for being back with us once again. This was episode 84 of Htwow, the August 2024 episode, August in air quotes. We've heard from Spoon Speaker Man, Magdalena Bay, Heel, Suki, Waterhouse, and of course, Oasis, the Gallagher brothers.
Here you go, guys.
That doesn't get you excited for rock and roll music and the resurgence of guitars in the year to come. I don't know what will.
There's been a lack of bands, and it seems like all the bands are coming back. I mean, Pulp's coming back. Blur already did their thing. It's like...
Let's inspire the Utes.
Let's inspire the Utes.
Well, hope you enjoyed this pod, and we'll be back before too long. Some might say a jiff with the September episode. Goodbye.